You know, it's a funny thing. Uh, we're reading, you know, about this other world in the last text that we're reading about the lost books of the Bible. And it comes to mind something else that I'm reading here in chapter 6 of Adam and Eve in the lost books of the Bible, the second book. And I want to share it with you. I mean, if you got an ear, let him have an ear. Here. I'm TcYbarra. This is College Campus Classic, kids. Want to read with me? Come on. When Seth heard these words, he was amazed and inclined his heart to the wicked one's treacherous speech. I remember in the last chapter of chapter 5, he was claiming to another world other than this earth. And Seth is the brother of Cain and Abel. And he's praying and making sacrifices and doing things really goodly. It's strange that we need to finish reading this. And he said to him, saidest thou, there is another world created than this? Another creatures more beautiful than the creatures that are in this world? He's inquiring. He wants to know, what are you talking about? Because, I mean, if someone was to come to us today and do that and they were hideous looking and they had hoof feet, maybe we would think they were aliens. Okay. Okay. Let's keep reading. And the wicked one said, yes, behold, thou hast heard me, but I will yet praise them and their ways in thy hearing. Now, I don't want you to do that. I just want you to explain to me. You want to go worship other beings other than my God, go somewhere else and do it. Don't do it, especially on this mountain. But like we're having people do now, who worship God publicly or anything, they say, he left. Excuse me? He left you? He didn't leave me. But Seth said to him, thy speech has amazed me and thy beautiful description of it all. So he wants him to tell him. He wants him to forget God, basically. That's what he wants him to do. Isn't that what they want us to do today? Have you noticed that in anything? Do these descriptions sound anything similar to you? Anything that you might be suffering or going through today? If so, let's continue to read. Yeah, you want to, or you can just turn me off. But Seth said to him, thy speech has amazed me and thy beautiful description of it all. Yet I cannot go with thee today, not until I have gone to my father Adam and to my mother Eve, and told them all thou hast said to me. Then if they give me leave to go with thee, I will go. I will come. Now remember, this is a young boy. This isn't even a teenager. He's worshiping the Lord. Reminds me of some of those little Islamic boys. They really get into the worship of Allah. And this is a Jewish boy. More of the creation before. But I think they turn into Hebrew later, but they're from the creation of God. So God created Adam, and he took the rib from Adam and created Eve. But I just have a strange feeling. I know this sounds crazy, but from the both of them mixed together, I think that they become Hebrew. Just, I don't know, just strange. Maybe, I don't know. I need to know so much because I think Adam was Negro, and I believe Eve was Anglo. Just totally the opposite of each other, female and male, unalike. So he has to tell his parents. So he says, Yes, I cannot go with thee today, not until I have gone to my father Adam and to my mother Eve, and told them all thou hast said to me. Then if they give me leave to go with thee, I will come. So the young boy's willing to go. I mean, this is a very mature young man. Because anybody hideous comes to me and tells me, hey, jump on this rocket ride and let's go to another country or another planet, I'd say, huh? Right? Especially, when are we coming back? So then when the wicked one heard this, he said to Seth, if thou tellest thy father Adam what I have told thee, he will not let thee come with me. But hearken to me. Hearken to me. Tell thy father and mother what I have said to thee. Don't. Come here, little boy, I got some candy. You want to get in the car with me? He's abducting him. But come with me today to our world, where thou shalt see beautiful things and enjoy thyself there, and revel this day among my children, or reveal, beholding them and taking thy fill of mirth, and rejoice evermore. Then I shall bring thee back to this place tomorrow. But if thou wouldest rather abide with me, so be it. So then Seth answered, the spirit of the father and of my mother hangs on me, and if I hide from them one day, they will die, and God will hold me guilty of sinning against them. And except that they know that I am come to this place to bring up to it my offering, they would not be separated from me 1 hour. Neither should I go to any other place unless they let me be. But thy treat me most kindly, because I come back to them quickly. Then the wicked one said to him, what will happen to thee if they abide thyself, if thou hide thyself from them one night, and return to them at break of day? But Seth, when he saw how he kept on talking, and that he would not leave him, he ran, and went up to the altar, and spread his hands unto God, and sought deliverance from him. Then God sent his word, and cursed the wicked one who fled from him. Well, here's what we see. We see an abduction, a child actually abduction in the making. And you know, that's so funny, because we see it here in this text, and we hear about it on the news, and we hear about it in reports, and it's so strange, because we don't really know what the wicked one's going to do here. We don't know if he's really going to take him to another land. And I'd really like to know, so I'm going to read some more of this. But he did say that he was from another world, not this one. So he's going to take him up. He's going to fly him off somewhere, and he's going to have him back by tomorrow. What? What? Come on, think about this for a minute here. He's gonna bring him back tomorrow, and he's going to another world. He's not going to like Southgate, right, or Texas or something like that. No. He's gonna take him to another world. Okay, so have you ever read Ezekiel, where they have this weird shaped saucer thing that flies around, right? In 5 and 7, and it lifts them up or ducks them. Or how about this one, Ezekiel 1, where Zechariah 5 or 7, where they have that, he explains it like an ephod or something like that, right? That's a very, the difference between an ephod and an ephod is the size of the harvest. Okay? All right, one's a mothership and the other one's just a little saucer. It can carry probably like a bus load, but not like an airplane load or better, right? So what we're looking at here is we're looking at demons coming in the form of humans. This is college campus classic kids. If I turn into a demon right here in front of you, what you gonna do? I can't believe this. This is excellent stuff. This is really good stuff. I'm really getting a kick out of it because we're finding out what those other books mean. Where Ezekiel's looking at this great big fire, right? Underneath the bowl there is like electron, right? In Ezekiel 1, he's like, wow, he goes, I see this, and it's just, this thing is just lit up. Is this a flying saucer? In the end times, do they return? Have you ever done any Egyptian studying? They use algebra to count the inches, measuring up to 1999 when they said they were going to return. And in October 31st at 12 a.m., 1999, Digital Angel went on sale at the New York Stock Exchange. Do you know anything about alphanumerical? Alphanumerical is the same as Romanology, Roman numerals. What they do is they use the alphabet for numbers. The number W is a 6. WWW, anybody? I'm TcYbarra. This is College Campus Classic Hits. Boy. Boy. If you go to Narcotics Abuse Detection Awareness Facebook, you'll see exactly what the WWW666 does. It's not by far anything that we want on our plate, our table, or before us. And I'm sure it's not anything that you might want for your family either.